Well, I don't see the point in waiting any longer, so let's bring her out. The star attraction, the one you came to see. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
Lauren,
cool?
like really back off.
Oh,
I know.
Am I too close?
Right?
I make people uncomfortable.
Lauren,
I've
do you
used
hear
one of these
feedback?
before. Oh my God.
Wait, did you hear a voice? All right, so welcome to Kill Me Now.
Sorry, Bob.
Your body language. Oh my God.
We're here at Kill Me Now. I don't even no intro necessary. Amy Schumer is here, and that's the Hebrew version.
Hola.
Amy Schumer.
Chaya brucha.
Is that it?
Life's blessing.
Yoali Chana.
Of course.
Yeah,
Life's
Yoali Chana.
blessing.
I had to have the.
So hot.
I wonder what Lauren's Hebrew name
What
would
was
be.
your name?
David.
Chemda's mother calls me Lorraine.
I thought Chemda's mother hates you.
She does.
Okay. Anyway, and Jared, who's like an intern, who's like so fucking lucky that
I feel like he's gonna get his bris. Like I feel.
Yeah,
he's so young.
He's a music major.
I know. It's the only thing.
How
we
the
talked
fuck
about.
did you know that?
I was here. We were trying to find things to talk about, but we couldn't. We have nothing in common.
I was a music major. So
You
Jared
were?
and I, yes,
What was?
piano.
Ooh, do you have a piano in your house?
Yes, and it needs to be
Oh.
tuned, and I hate it.
Oh.
It's part of my, my father paid for it.
Yeah.
In like 1988
Yeah.
when you were 1. And
7.
and
Felt.
and
Fully
I
developed.
can't like he died in 1990.
What color is it?
It's a story in Clark. It's brown. It's like it's very old, like
Yeah.
the 20s, 30s.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
I know.
nice, upright.
Yeah, but it's
They have a lot
right,
of those on
who
Craigslist.
cares?
Anyway.
Amy. I feel like you're in a lull with your career.
I am. I'm hoping this gives me
Yeah,
the kick.
This is going to be a
When
major
does this
step
come
for
out?
you.
Can I just start
It's-
plugging right now?
Yeah, it's like in a
Okay.
couple of weeks.
You're gonna
This
get
is
so
going to be
many
it
Twitter
for
followers.
Okay.
you. I mean, I don't know how many followers you have. Probably like 1,000 right now.
I've like over 1,000.
You do?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is gonna.
Get
I
me
mean,
up
this is
to
gonna fucking. So
1,100?
thank you. You might.
At least.
When you tweeted about me, which I love you so much for, I got like 400 more followers.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You're a powerhouse. She's
a
a powerhouse.
powerhouse.
Her name is Amy Schumer, and she's a powerhouse.
Well, this was like a way I was like, I'll get to hang out with you.
I love you.
Yeah, I was like, this is perfect.
All right, so I love you. I've loved
love
you
you.
forever, and I remember.
You're the funniest person.
No, you are.
You are.
No. Amy called me. Do you remember this about, I don't know, early 2000s? And we had a conversation.
What did we say?
You called me and you asked me about comedy.
I did?
Yes,
How
I was
did get
sitting
your
at my
number?
desk. Rick Dorfman gave you my number.
Oh my God.
And then you
How did I
called.
have the balls? I was like,
You have fucking balls. That's
yeah,
what
but
I love.
but it's you.
Oh, please, Amala.
No, Judala. Like, that's crazy.
And so he said, she really loves you. Can she call you? And I said, yes. And we talked and talked. And, you took my advice. And now, fuck it, I'm sitting.
Was
in
I
the-
annoying?
No, you were so cute.
Really? I wasn't like...
You were curious. You
Yeah.
were like, okay. And it was so, like, I love that.
Okay.
I love when people want to be, I remember, because I was like, just don't ever lie. Just tell the fucking truth.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah. It was a great conversation.
I think I know what you mean, and I appreciate those conversations with people because when it's people who have respect for comedy, like Mark Norman, who opens for me,
Right.
It wasn't like a how can I get rich or how can I get like big.
Right.
It's just like how can I get better and what should I?
Right.
Yeah.
I did stand up last night for the first time
Where?
since my mother died at the Cellar.
Okay.
And it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And
I bet.
all I did talked about was the funeral. And
I can't wait to hear it.
it was because my cousin fucking passed out in the middle of my eulogy. I got the
No.
first laugh, and he fucking passes out like he didn't eat enough, and it was 88 degrees, and he goes on a fucking vegan diet 2 days before. I had them. I had just gotten them, And he fucking passes out. And then, there's like 50 million doctors there. And they're like, he's okay, go ahead. I'm like, no, I'm not going ahead because no one's fucking paying attention to me. They're all like, oh, Steven. I was so fucking... Anyway, so I went on stage.
And did your material
Yeah.
that you did when you were upstage at the funeral?
Yeah, I did the whole thing. And then I talked to these Lithuanian models. I totally was like... And I said to them, my cousin had like a piece of toast. And then he passed out. I go, I know you can go days on a piece of toast, these models.
I used to explain what toast meant.
Yeah. And they're like... Toast? Two of them were from Lithuania. And I said, you're from Lithuania. Do you have any Jewish friends? And they're like, no, we come to find them. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Nope.
They said that as a joke?
Yeah, I can't find... And you know what I told them?
Right.
You know what I told them?
What?
I told them to go gardening, and they would find them.
That's very nice.
And they're like, ooh. And I was like...
Touché.
You gotta talk about shit. Like I get a lot of ooh, and fuck you.
I was talking to a 7-year-old about the Holocaust the other day. Come to make me stop. But
did you hear? Is there feedback
I'm sorry.
coming on?
I'm
I don't know what
I got
it is.
excited.
There's
I know.
like a buzzing.
Right.
well, I'll just.
What is that?
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Yeah, now you know about Lauren, right?
No. What's going on?
You don't know about me?
I feel like every
Girl.
fucking time someone's on, I go, Lauren is trans.
Trans, like, what's happening?
So Lauren
Exactly.
is a boy, a guy,
You're a guy.
but
Okay.
born with a girl's body,
Okay.
right?
Gotcha.
And born in the wrong body,
Okay.
and will not get the surgery.
So, doesn't trans mean you're transitioning?
Transitioning means
That's
you're
good!
transitioning.
That's good. That's true. You need a new name.
No. I'll explain.
And then we're done with you. Because I look at this.
Yes, miss. Sex and gender, I think the most important thing is just to remember that they're two different things. Sex versus gender. So,
I totally understand that.
like, if you woke up tomorrow with a dick,
Yeah.
you'd still know you were a woman.
Right.
Because it's not the pee-pee that makes you who you are.
I completely understand that, but I just think that the word trans.
Oh, yeah.
Transition, but transgender means not the same gender. So flipped gender, basically.
Okay.
Flipped
So why
gender.
can't it be like
Understood.
wrong gender?
Well, you know what? For a long time, what helped me understand it, because I never related to that word or anything, like it
Yeah.
until I found out what it meant. And then I'm like, oh,
So transgender is the right thing.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's...
But it's like my
I used
kids.
to think of it as a physical defect, and that actually helped me get it. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
now I just think that some guys
That's
are born
enough
with-
fun.
Isn't it a defect you could correct if you chose to?
Yeah, but I don't have the money. I don't like knives. And I don't know if I'm transitioning
Tell the other part of it.
in order to be seen by people.
He gets
I
so
get-
much
and I
acting
get
work
I'm-
as a trans female. Like he gets work.
Oh.
and as an edgy chick and a lesbian. And
That's disgusting.
I know.
Yeah. So my kids,
I'm
my
not kidding.
Ben, my
Yes.
little one who's 6'3".
Yeah.
He is like he'll have all his like 8th grade friends over
Right.
and like, that's Lauren. That's a guy. I just want you to know that. And I'm like, okay, we
That's
don't.
Lauren,
have to go
she's
through-
dead.
Yeah, they don't fucking give a shit.
Okay.
Anyway, but okay, so I have a lot of things I want to
Okay.
talk about, and I love your comedy. I feel like there's so much. I'm like so proud. Like I'm a proud mother, and I'm just. It's fucking like all right. I have always been. Edgy and...
I know.
But I'm a lesbo.
Rachel and I, all we talk about is, we'll just quote the last thing that we heard you say. Like, we just walk around laughing. You just, like, make us feel better. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I'm big, and I'm a lesbo, and it's taken completely differently than you. Like, you're straight,
Yeah.
and you can call guys on their shit.
Yeah.
And the shit from guys for me is like a whole other thing than the shit from guys for
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I remember seeing you at, on the HBO at the movies, talking to people outside theaters. And I was just like, she's so fucking funny. And, and you're tall and you don't take any shit. And I think once you take out the possibility of giving them pussy,
Right.
I mean, even
It's
if
a
they
whole
know
other-
you're not going to, but I just think that because you can't, you have to in some ways play the like wide-eyed, you know more than me.
I never,
You know, and
ever.
you never, and I hate it. And I would love to not ever do that, but I still need to do that.
But you
Right,
live in
but
this
it's
world.
also a tool.
Yeah.
It's a tool.
totally a tool.
It has
and
to
the
be.
fact that you
Disgusting.
know that you're doing it
Yes.
makes it
Bingo.
a tool and not like
A weapon against
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
No, I will talk to
Sorry.
other. I'll talk to other people with shows or whatever.
Right.
And we'll be like, "Ugh, I had to cry on set today.
Right.
To get what I wanted. You know, just to be like, I'm confused. Like, seriously, it's a tool.
I can't do that. I can't do it.
Good.
I've
that
never.
You're more
It's-
genuine than I will use that. As
I
a
feel
tool.
like it's.
You shouldn't
it's-
have to, but
Right, but I feel like that has. I mean, it's definitely a male-dominated.
so far, yeah.
Right, but you're going to change that.
Well,
and
yeah.
you're changing it.
Even
I
like the
mean,
next
both
project
of you,
I work
yeah.
on,
right,
I'm like,
with Judy Gold.
yeah.
Okay.
Will you please direct? Will you please direct it?
Yes.
The next thing I'm working
Oh, I
on,
want to
I'm
be
like,
in it. Yeah, enter. Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
No, you're listening.
They don't. I have no say in who's.
I
in
know.
it.
I'll direct. All right. Anyway, but listen. I feel like
We'll cut this clip out and send it to whoever
Lauren?
does her next.
it's called "Kill Me Now" with Judy Gold.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you do other things.
Anytime
like
you want to
tweet
say
about-
something, Laura, just like write it down.
and then we'll
We'll look at it after.
Write it down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just.
and give it to
Give
Jared.
it to Jared. He'll
And you'll-
and then
spell check it.
Right, and then Amy and I, when we're ready,
We'll get it
say,
notarized.
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Elise is a notary. All right.
Oh, good.
That's my partner.
Oh,
Anyway,
thanks.
all right, so let's talk.
Great.
So, like, I've always been a feminist. Like, I have never thought in my life that a woman was less capable than a guy in anything. Like, and I don't know if it's because I'm big or my father was a gentleman and never said anything. You know, like,
Right.
I never ever felt. In fact, I felt so enraged by these, and my brother too. You know, like, oh, Alan, he's perfect. And it never hit me the right way.
Yeah.
So
I have that rage too.
Right.
I've had that feeling too.
right. So. And then being a lesbo on top of it, it's like, I think it was great for me when I was, your age and I was, getting all this attention because none of the guys love me. Like,
Yeah.
all the guys were like, oh, she doesn't want to fuck me and
Right.
she does her work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
But I was listening to something, you were talking about one of your jokes about cock blocking.
Yeah.
Do you remember? You know
Yeah,
that joke?
yeah.
And I was thinking, it's so funny because I'm out with Dom Irera at the Montreal Comedy Festival last year,
God.
and he's like, Judy, come on, but you gotta. And so we went to this place, and this beautiful woman he fucks whenever he's in Montreal. She's
Right.
married.
God bless.
So we're at the table, and she's like, loves me,
yeah.
and he was like, you fucking cock blocking me. I'm like the opposite cock block.
Right. You're the wrangler.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, so I could actually sleep with these hot chicks.
Yeah.
It's
Right?
called flipping and dipping.
You're stealing.
Did you? I don't know.
can't.
Is
It's-
anyone
I'll,
at CBS
I'll get on that.
the board,
Wrong
Jared?
wind.
Can you check the board?
Really? A
please?
strong
Check
one?
the weather.
Welcome to Play It, a new podcast network featuring radio and TV personalities talking business, sports, tech, entertainment, and more. Play it at play.it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
Okay, so I have, as a feminist, all right, there's so much I want to talk about. So, where did your feminism come from? Like, when did you first, all right, first of all, you were really popular in high school.
It wasn't like a situation like that.
It wasn't?
No, it wasn't like set up. Like we didn't have we had a football team, but they weren't good. It wasn't the normal dynamic.
How many kids in your class?
I think I graduated with like 200 or 300.
Yeah, so that's the same as me.
You know,
But
like, we
I
didn't-
was It was every day. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Bigfoot,
Really?
Orca, Bigfoot.
And what were you like? Were you like, fuck you? Or were you like,
My
quiet?
mother, I never said a word. And my
really?
mother, because my mother said, don't even, if you look at them, that's giving them. And of course, 40 years later, my therapist is like, that is the absolutely wrong
That's
thing to
totally
do.
wrong. My mom said, told me, tell them that they hurt your feelings. And I said,
That's what my mom said today.
Oh, man.
no, I said, fuck that. And
Right.
I would come back so much harder at them.
But I did in my head, thinking, you fucking piece of shit, but I never
Yeah.
said it.
Right. But I would
have been good.
Yeah. I feel like I've been training for the roasts my whole life.
Right.
Because
Do you
I was
like
just-
doing the roasts? I hate it.
I don't. No, I won't do them again.
I hate it.
I
Oh,
won't do
you're
them.
so good. You're
Thanks.
such a good roaster.
Wait.
Thanks,
One of
Lauren.
my.
Are we at a-
faves.
I'm so
A rotisserie chicken
sorry.
place?
It's like there's like a
Did
clicking.
you? Yeah.
But
Yeah. So
I
you
was
get it from your
furious
mother?
as a kid. I was furious that because I was funny, but the boys.
Yeah, it's a
were like,
guy thing.
It's a guy thing,
Right.
And I was like, no, and I wouldn't shut up, and I would bully the bullies.
Oh yeah.
And
You would have been good for me.
yeah, we would have been friends.
Yeah,
we
and you would have been
"Fuck
like, "Go fuck
everybody."
yourself, you
Yes.
motherfucker."
And my mom, she was like, there are major feminist qualities. Like she worked.
Right.
My dad was sick. And
I
so
know,
she
we
had
need to discuss
a bunch
that.
of jobs, and she like refused to wear a bra, and she would like complain
Really?
about her-
Did she shave her pits?
She did, but she had a bush, and she would complain about her period. Like she could, like she was like. She'd be like, I'm hemorrhaging,
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
this little, like, pretty woman from the Midwest. She was like a homecoming queen, but
Right.
she was like, she was just kind of pissed about it all.
So, and she's not born a Jew.
No, Protestant.
Okay. And did she ever convert?
Yeah, she converted to Judaism before I was born.
Then you're a Jew. You were a Jew before. Yeah. Okay. So you have an idyllic life until you're 9.
Yeah.
So
Did
everything's
you see
fine.
Inside Out?
I didn't.
Okay.
Why?
It's just like my life. I feel like is the plot of that movie.
Oh, that movie. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't like totally connect to it, but
Right. Okay. So so this is coming from real. It's not coming from the movie. These questions are
saw
coming.
it.
yeah, I wouldn't talk. I'm so sorry.
You know,
It's
my
like-
mother just died.
Yeah, like her
Like-
mom died, and
like-
you're really not being cool about it.
I'm really sorry.
I haven't been
This is a
able to.
hard
I've been
time.
taking
God bless.
care of my mother for like 6-8 months now.
60 years.
75 years I've been taking care of my mother
And
for
you're gonna come in
basically-
here,
82 years.
and you're basically just taking a dump on her grave.
Right.
Wow.
And there's no headstone yet
There's
because
no
she was just
headstone. She was just
buried.
I really have that power.
Anyway, so and I've been thinking about you anyway, but I was thinking about 9 years old.
yeah,
Everything fucking changes.
yeah,
Like you're poor.
yes.
And your father how old were you when your father got sick? Like, did they keep it from you and then tell you?
He got like real sick immediately, and then it went into remission.
Okay.
And they told me pretty quickly.
Okay. And
But everything was like awesome until I was 9, and then it was just like,
fuck.
yeah.
Do you I mean, we all know you wouldn't be Amy Schumer without
The pain
that
and suffering.
Right, of
yeah.
the 9.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
You'd be like a CEO of some no?
No, I think I'd be like running a Best Buy.
Oh, do you buy shit at Best Buy?
No, I have
right.
nothing.
I have to get a TV.
I know nothing.
Okay.
High class.
See, I would have been
white
able to help you.
Right. And I would have been like, oh, that girl Amy at Best Buy helped
Now
me
I'm
out
worthless.
so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd tweet about her.
So, what?
I guess it's so weird.
I know.
Is someone at the door?
I don't know.
I'll check on that.
Okay, so all right, you're 9. Do you get angry? Are you are you going with the flow? Are you confused? I mean, you're 9. So
I'm 9. I was like, I'm going to keep everybody happy.
Right. Which is the role of most comics
Yeah.
in their families.
I just started tap dancing.
So when you went from rich to poor, did you try to fake you were still rich?
We weren't even like acting rich when we were rich.
Oh, that's good. I love that.
Yeah.
Fucking A. My mother always said you can never tell a rich person
Yeah. No,
by their car or house or anything.
No, we were like, We didn't dress well. I would get my brother's hand-me-downs. Like, nothing was... And the only difference that we felt was we moved from, like, a mansion to, like, a shack. And from a really nice neighborhood to, like, kind of a dangerous one.
Right.
But it was, I didn't feel a class distinction.
Right.
With my friends or anything.
And no one said anything like, "Oh, Amy's moving out of there."
No, that didn't exist yet. Not where, even though there were some wealthy kids that I was around, it wasn't. Everybody was like kind of just Irish Catholic blue collar around me. So,
and you were Jewy Jew. Well, you weren't.
We were.
Did you go? Did you go to
I got
synagogue?
a bar mitzvah. I would go every Saturday. I would go every Friday to temple.
Me too. The Oneg Shabbat. That's all I fucking. The brownies. Ugh. Those fucking brownies.
Sometimes blondies.
Oh, we didn't have blondies. We had brownies. Oh my God, I loved Oneg Shabbat.
I loved Friday nights.
I know. I still do Friday night dinner.
You do?
Yes.
That's really nice.
Why don't we do that?
I'd love to.
We should do like a Shabbat dinner show.
I would stand up New York.
Yeah, we're all and Baruch Atah. All right, so
That's gonna be a right.
So
Slicha.
what the fuck is slicha?
It's sorry in Hebrew. I was trying to
slicha.
connect.
Okay, so your father gets sick. Like now, I was thinking about this. I have intensive thought. I am in my head so much. So I have a lot of friends who are children of Holocaust survivors.
Yeah.
You know, I like to mention the Holocaust as much as possible.
Of course. I have people in my family with numbers in their...
No way.
Yeah.
Fucking still?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they're on their very last number.
Duh.
But, yeah.
Can we get him on the show?
I don't think so.
So, have you memorized those numbers, or?
I have them, and I also know their socials.
Wow. You're good with the numbers.
442. No, I don't know.
But you know what? A lot of grandkids are getting tattoos.
Can they still be buried in a Jewish cemetery?
Yes.
Okay.
Are getting tattoos.
Can I tell them that my lower back tattoo is a Holocaust number?
Yeah.
Great.
But that's a way of, I had mixed feelings, but it is a way of saying, you know what? I'm the second, third generation.
Yeah.
You fucking piece of shit.
I want to say never again.
Never
to my
again.
lower back tattoo.
Yeah. What is it?
It's gross. It's
okay.
humiliating.
So I was thinking, I have so many friends who are children of Holocaust survivors, and they are like, they could never say, I'm hungry. Because their parent, it was like, you couldn't say anything. You couldn't say my back hurts. Because it will never compare. So,
I'm tired.
Right. I'm tired.
My bed
I know.
feels
This is
lumpy.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to share a room with my sister. Yeah.
And like 8 other people.
Right.
But do you feel like having a sick father? I was thinking it's kind of these kids didn't see their parents suffering. They only
They just hear
knew,
about it.
or they didn't because they didn't, But you watched your father suffer and continue to watch your father suffer. Mm-hmm. What does that do to a person?
A lot. It, first of all, takes away any sort of hope that you have.
Right.
And just belief that the universe has got your back.
Right.
You're like, there's no rhyme or reason.
Right.
And it's so fucked up. So that made me, when I got older, I understood that more. Because MS is a confusing disease.
Right.
You're just like,
so
what is
Jewy
it?
too.
Super Jewy. And then it's like the Tay-Sex.
Right, I know.
That's a quote.
And then he, and then I was angry, and then it was fucking heartbreaking. And then, it makes it so whoever I date, I look at them like, would I want to take care of you?
Right.
Yeah, I skip right over the oh, my friends like you, and I'm just like, will you give me an enema if the doctor?
Right.
And it made me not really want to attach to anything because I could be so hurt.
Right.
I can't get another pet. More ways than I know, probably.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I react, and then I decide whether you can have a feeling.
Thank you, boss.
So
I feel like we could point at you.
I know. So now your sister, Kim, first of all, I love you for taking care of your sister.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because my sister is so fucking funny, and she's had the same job for 30-something years.
Yeah.
And but she couldn't risk it. You know, like,
Right.
you know what
and
I
you
mean?
don't want to be like, get out of there. It's a
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't have a show like Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
I don't have the Judy Gold show produced by Amy Schumer.
What the fuck is this?
I know. Hello. No, but
Your sister could be right. I'm not going to say whose job she
no,
would
she
take.
won't even get on here. I asked her to come on, and she won't get on.
Why?
She
I'll
will.
hire
They're
her
so.
right now.
My family is so like.
They're shy?
Oh my God. So
Really?
shy. My father was such a gentleman, and like, he didn't talk a lot, but whatever he said was. He was like one of these one in a million kind of. He had a garden. He was amazing. He was
Yeah.
amazing. Dead. So
I mean, I would rather that. It's so horrible to see. I mean, I don't know what the
so what
experience is
condition
like.
is he in now?
He lives in basically a hospital. Everyone else is in their late 80s, 90s, and he has his own room. He doesn't want a home. He doesn't want a nurse. He wants
Right.
to stay there. His memory is gone. So
No, from the MS.
Yeah, so I
'cause
talk to him every day. Like, I'm gonna go see him this week, and he'll forget I'm coming, and then he'll forget I was there, and
Right.
and then some days he's like really sharp. Like, 'cause
Right.
I think it's a dementia. I think he has some dementia also, but he's in pain. He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, my mother was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, so
You know, what I did with her a lot was stupid games on my iPad, like Remember Ring. And we always did the New York Times crossword puzzle. And, 3 weeks, a Monday. She died Wednesday. I was there
Yeah.
Monday. We did the New York Times crossword puzzle. And that, I'm telling you, when she was using her brain with
Right.
me, it was like she was a different person the next day.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's
And-
wild.
And I feel like that kind of stimulization,
yeah.
you know?
I should try something like that with him.
Yeah, it made my visits with her, like, I looked forward to them.
Right.
And you know what else?
What?
Playing music.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
Music's
put on
been good with my dad.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
put on like Dean Martin, Rosemary Clooney, all
Yeah.
that shit, and it was like that. And she would get more words on the puzzle too. But like, she was really brilliant. But
Right.
I could tell doing nothing all day and being in pain, and
It was just getting her.
So do you like? I feel like it hasn't hit me yet. I mean, today I went home. I had therapy, and then I went home, and I look at my phone, my landline, and it's never the light's never going. And it's today I was just like, and I've gone to call her like 5,000 million times. It's just awful. Don't tell me how much longer we have.
Oh, no,
This is Amy
is less.
Schumer. I can fucking keep her here anyway. So yeah, and I feel like I feel a sense of relief that I don't have to worry about her.
Yeah.
But I was in therapy, and the therapist, I don't know if you feel this, but like being successful and being away and worrying about Amy Schumer,
Right.
or Judy Gold, is somehow in my head I'm being disloyal.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
But
the thing is, he's just not like, when are you going to come see me again?
yeah, my mother wasn't.
Yeah, there's no-
and it's your father, not your mother.
Right. And he calls every day. I call him every day, and he's like, and I'm like, I'm going to come see you this week. He's like, oh, great. But he doesn't care.
Right.
And when I'm like, I'm going to go, it's not like already. Like, it feels like he doesn't care.
Right.
Like, honestly.
That he's just happy to hear whatever he
Yeah.
gets.
And, his room looks like Eddie Murphy's apartment in Coming to America when they tricked it out. Like, he's like this huge TV, like a flat screen, like leather furniture. It's ridiculous. But
Right.
Rotating bed.
yeah, it's completely obscene. But
Does your mother visit him?
yeah, she visits him sometimes, like just to kind of do me a favor,
Right.
If I can, I'm on the road, but
So are you all right? So
He's
I don't
lucky to
have
have
guilt.
you.
I don't have that.
see, that
Good.
is so
Yeah.
debilitating. And
I have
I've
guilt
had-
and
about
so unnecessary.
my mother. Like, I have guilt there.
You do?
Yeah, just
Like-
I'm always. Yeah, like, it's just like you can't win.
Right.
You're like, okay, like, I'll just go. Like, it just feels like it's never enough, and I just. Yeah.
But
you
that's
just
about
can't.
her, not about you.
Yeah.
But you feel responsible. So it's like, all right, so you can relate that to feminism in a way because, I feel like your feminism is different. People are like, I hear people say, oh, well, she talks about sex. That's not feminism. And I'm thinking,
Of course it is.
And I'm thinking, I have sat in comedy clubs since 1980, whatever,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Right.
listening to guys talk
In
about
detail.
in detail about sex, and I'm like, give me a fucking beer. You want to give me a fucking, on and on. And you're actually saying it's not ladylike.
It's
and,
not feminine.
right? But comedy isn't feminine, and
No.
true subversive, social commentary is not feminine.
No.
But I look at Gloria and all the women, like the Bellas and the Glorias
Yeah.
and the Eleanor Rosa. I look at these women and they made a step.
Yes. Yes.
So, we
That's-
got to a
yes.
certain point, and I feel like it's your generation
Mm-hmm.
is saying, okay, we got that. We're not there 100%, but
Let's keep
going
Well,
up.
that's what Gloria. I think the most important thing that I've learned from her is not to burn out and look for too much change too quickly,
Right.
Because it's impossible. So, just if you can just do what you can do, and not burn out,
Right.
And so that's
I know. I feel like
the goal.
It was, I feel like that with the gays,
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean,
Sure.
I never thought when I was a kid, ever,
No.
that I would ever be able to get married. Like, it wasn't even like,
It wasn't even an option,
right.
Right.
But I never thought it, you know, like,
We have to desensitize people to women and to sex and to
okay, you're,
gay, you
you can either be a
sense-
dude.
amening you.
Okay. And so, no, but
I have the female experience.
I know.
I don't want to be a dude.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a guy.
No.
So, Jared,
You
forget it.
don't want
You're
to
not
either,
even a
dude.
guy. What was your bar mitzvah
I'm a
speech
man,
about?
he says. That's right, my brother.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to make a speech?
Did you? What was your bat mitzvah speech about?
Mine?
Yeah,
I
do you remember?
chanted. I have no idea what the fuck I was saying.
You didn't do a little speech about your Devar Torah?
No. I just chanted, and I cracked the last note of my whole thing.
Really?
And
I was fucking perfect. And I didn't need, guess what? I didn't need the thing. The step stool, they all stood on an
yes!
apple box, and I was taller than the rabbi, so I didn't need that.
Oh my god, the rabbi was so tall, and his breath smelled so
bad. I
was
hate
just
that.
Focusing on breathing when he was.
Don't you fucking, that's a kill me now moment.
I didn't hear a word he said.
Fucking bad breath.
I was like, I'm gonna throw up in front of.
I fucking. First of all, if I can smell your fucking breath and your gingivitis and not flossing,
I was
like
becoming a woman. Like I don't. It's not fair. It's not right.
it's fucking disgusting.
It's foreshadowing.
Do you floss?
No.
What?
No, I know.
And it's bad for your heart. You gotta fucking floss and Listerine.
You're the one that told her to stay honest.
I go to the dentist regularly,
Right.
And they floss me. I feel like a baby, and everything's cool.
Okay, let me tell
Your
you
teeth
something.
look nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, they look nice and clean.
All
Thank
right,
you.
I
You should talk more.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, first of all, I floss
like-
all the fucking time. I'm like a major. I have to brush
Yeah.
my teeth. Do you want kids?
I don't know.
Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah.
Because I go back to me all the time. I don't think I would have had kids if Sharon didn't say, we're having a kid right now. I'm having it with or without you. And,
Yeah. Okay.
And so I was like, oh, and then I became the primary caregiver. Even though Sharon, I know you do a lot, but I did take them to daycare, and I take them to the doctor and everything.
Well, there you go.
And she
Good
pays for
job.
everything, but it's not out of your.
No.
Realm.
Is this going to connect to flossing or no?
Well, you're
all-
not going to have
I don't
kids.
know why I thought
Yes,
it connected.
you're not going to have kids if you don't floss because you're
Why?
going to have the plaque from your teeth
Right.
causes heart disease.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
No.
People who do not floss
They get
heart
heart
disease.
May I ask a question?
No, what?
Are rabbis known for having bad breath?
No.
No. That's racist.
Yeah.
Oh.
And anti-Semitic.
That's trans racist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am a trans racist.
So, okay. All right, so I love that. That's racist line so fucking much. All right, so you shoplifted a lot when you were a kid.
Yes, I miss it.
I'm gonna say this right now. I grew up in New Jersey, and I stole some candy bars.
Oh.
Yeah, I did the candy.
I wish I had planned for cops to be outside the
I
door
know,
and
right?
just come in and take
I did Milky Way bars.
Sure.
And I felt so fucking... I don't even know what the fuck... I didn't need to.
You didn't need to
I didn't know
do
what the
that.
fuck I was doing. It was
Yeah.
like my thing, like...
You did it for a while?
Yeah, from a certain age where I was
Yeah.
like, we deserve... Like, what was your... like, I was talking to Artie. Like, he was like, these big corporations, they don't need the money. Like, and I was like, yeah, I could... Yeah! What was your... I can't think of the word.
I
Not
liked getting
validation. Yeah.
My motivation? Or
Yeah, your
whatever.
motivation, yeah.
I just liked, I started out stealing, stupid little things from, little gift shops.
Right.
And then my friends, we were all stealing, bathing suits from Jake.
Really?
Crew.
See, I never stole clothes.
Yeah, it was just there aren't sensors on this. So it was
Right.
it was a little rush.
So you're the fucking reason.
That it's 8% more. Or
And
maybe
that
it's
I
10% more.
go home and I'm always the one that has the fucking sensor still
Yes.
on the clothes.
Yep.
That is
Yes.
fucking me.
That does.
sorry.
That always happens to
And
you.
then the
What is
ink.
that?
Well, had I known that it was affecting
And you fucking ruined my life,
I would have
Amy.
never done
You
that.
fucking ruined my life.
I would have never
Now,
done it.
Would you prefer to marry a Jew if you were to get married?
Or a tranny.
I guess so. That would be cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Because then you could do the Shabbat thing.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
How did your parents divorce? All right, so let's review. You're 9.
9.
Bankrupt.
Yes.
Shitty neighborhood.
Yes.
Father sick.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
then, how old were you when they got divorced?
12?
Wow, so not a lot happened in those 3 years. Oh my fucking God. 9? You were 12? Did you have any idea that they would get divorced when you were 9 and went bankrupt? Like, did you ever think, oh my God,
They never showed any signs of even knowing each other's names.
no fucking way.
I never saw them touch each other.
Yeah, I didn't. My parents weren't like.
Yeah, there wasn't even any, warmth.
Did they sleep in the same bed?
Yeah.
And they had sex how many times? You, your sister.
I bet they fucked a good amount.
Right.
Yeah. I think it was probably all about sex for them.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you think they were good parents?
In some ways, yeah. I think my dad was really sweet. He did the best.
Right.
They all did the best they could. What are you gonna
Right.
say? But he would sing us Frank Sinatra songs. to
Oh, I
sleep,
love
and
that.
he'd bring us. Yeah, he was sweet.
Now, your mother had converted, but
Right.
do you feel like, did you talk to her family a lot, her side of the family a lot?
Yeah.
And they were
She
not
didn't have any
Jewy.
siblings. It was just my grandparents.
And they were not Jewy at all.
No.
What were they like?
They were both in the Marine Corps, but they
What?
didn't seem like that. Yeah. They were
Like, were they-
my grandpa was hilarious and so sweet.
Right.
And my grandma was kind of she was definitely a narcissist.
Right.
And was a little mean, just a narcissist.
Right. Do you think your mother's a narcissist?
Yeah.
Do you think you're a narcissist?
No.
A narcissist would say that.
No.
No, I think narcissists can admit they're narcissists.
Can self-identify, definitely.
Yeah.
And you're very self-aware. That was a joke.
Thank you.
It wasn't
Yeah.
funny, Lawrence.
Right.
Which is why
We can't win them all.
You know,
Or
it-
any of them.
right.
Oh, well. I'm learning.
What is the worst thing anyone, all right, ever told you in showbiz? Now, I have to say, I have been called, you're too tall, you're too Jewish, you're too loud, don't talk. It's always don't
I
talk.
think I've always seen you as tall and strong and sexy. I mean, that's the truth.
love you.
But you keep saying I was big. So I know what you mean. There's how you see yourself. There's how I see myself.
Right, and I love the way you embrace your body. All right, so I was in the marching band, right? And someone had a video, and I got picked on all the time.
Yeah.
And someone had a video camera, right? And showed this video of us in marching band, and I thought, oh, no wonder everyone picks on me. I'm like a fucking giant. Like,
Right, you were taller than everybody.
right.
Yeah.
But I was big, I don't know. It was weird. And my parents were much older than most people's parents. But I love, it's such a great message to little girls. Like, to love your body. I've talked to so many tall girls.
I did a photo shoot today. And,
You did?
Yeah, I did a photo shoot this morning, and
I knew because you have the makeup.
because I got the makeup.
Yeah.
Not that it's not for you and for here.
Right.
But
For what?
you.
it was Annie Leibovitz. No bullshit.
Fucking no fucking shit.
No
Like, do
bullshit.
you get up in the morning and go, oh my fucking God, I can't believe this?
Yeah.
You do?
I'm like, this is so stupid.
Right. But you
I
love
have my
it.
phone.
But
I'll show
dude-
you the picture. So
Okay.
she's like, so it's for the Pirelli. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to say it, but whatever.
For the Black campaign?
Ugh. So anyway, we did the shoot, and she's like, she kind of said, I think you might be. She like is a fan. She like knows all my shit.
Doesn't that fucking freak you out?
Couldn't believe it. I'm
Right.
just like, I have several of your books.
Right.
On
my coffee table.
that I look at like
fine.
repeatedly.
Right.
So anyway, she's like, I feel like you're not comfortable in your body, and I was like, you have the wrong, like you're barking up the wrong Jew. And so these are the picture from today. These are the pictures from today. So it's like my stomach's like folding over.
You don't hold it first.
Anyway, I
Oh,
was
that's fucking beautiful.
and then I was like, can we lose the bra? Like I was like, 'cause everyone else had clothes on. I was like, let's go.
Oh, I love your body.
Thank you. I'm like, fuck
See,
that.
I love it because I feel like, what a great body.
That's
I feel
fucking
like
awesome.
I would be, like, I look at my body now and I'm like,
You're banging.
You're
You're
like
banging.
the old
Judy, I've seen you at the
Carvi-
gym. You're banging.
I am?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
But I have this too, but I fucking think I should have it.
Yes, my sister and I, I'll grab my belly, and then
Right.
she grabs her belly, and then we grab each other's bellies, and we smile at each other. And we go like,
Yeah, that's right, baby.
That's so cute.
Okay, you've had that for a long time.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Lauren,
sorry.
it's not
No,
about
these
you.
are- Thanks, bro.
So,
I'll be back.
what? All right,
are
here,
really beautiful.
shut up. So, I love that. I love
Right.
that.
Me too. And also,
she was
you
like-
do.
I
I
have
didn't
a
even
great
get to see
body.
the
Thank
one
you.
without the bra.
She didn't send me that one.
Well, snooze stories.
Well,
see.
so what do you think? All right, we know we're in a boys' club, and I love that your writers are women. I mean,
mostly women, yeah.
mostly women. I love Tig.
Love Tig.
Will you tell Tig to do my podcast? 'Cause
She
I'm a
only wrote on
lesbo.
the first season. She's in LA.
right, but
Yeah.
you had Tig,
Tig, yeah.
Jesse,
Yeah.
Rachel, my lover, Feinstein.
She didn't write.
She didn't write.
No, she doesn't write. She's on it a bunch.
Oh, so she's on it.
You'll be on it.
Wait, get that fucking.
Yeah, heard it
Jared,
here
was that on? And what it was that Madeleine Albright said there's a place in hell for a woman who doesn't help another woman.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking true.
That's great.
Now we have like Bill Cosby.
oh, yeah.
What? I mean, now, all right, so that's more my generation. No?
You're not Cosby generation.
I know,
Like,
but
who
I'm
do you
tw-
think you think
I know, I feel like I'm an
I feel
old
like
Jew.
you think you're like a monster in a rocking chair.
I know.
And that's not
It's
how
because
anyone
my
sees
mother
you.
just died.
Okay.
And so I feel like.
I'm sorry.
But I don't really feel
It
like
was
that.
Lauren's fault. I
Right.
mean, if you
I'm
really,
really
break
sorry.
it down.
Right,
Yeah.
that's true.
I really apologize for that one.
Yeah.
Lauren, when Lauren came to see my mother, I said, I'm not fucking going into it. So just act like you're just Lauren.
Wear a bow.
I never asked you.
Wear
to.
a
I know.
dress.
Yeah.
You Nathan Lane.
Shave your fucking legs.
Hello.
Why the fuck does it take 40 fucking women? And it's still, and he just admitted that he gave them Quaaludes, which I don't know if you saw my tweet, that I thought that was very thoughtful of him to want his women to relax before he raped them. And make
Absolutely.
sure that they were. Jared doesn't find that funny. Do you
I'm about
believe
to-
Bill Cosby?
Do I believe him? Yeah, I think he did it.
Okay. Do you think he should be in jail?
He should be murdered. What?
We're not here. Do you think he should be in jail?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if there's proof that he did it, they could prove.
See, it's like 40 fucking women who have nothing to gain except weight. Hey now! Bing bong! See, that's the guy thing.
Well, no, honestly, I had no idea. I didn't even read anything about that. I have no idea what that whole.
Yeah, but you say that shit, and then, he fucking raped all these women.
Well, then put them away.
And what about the wife?
What about the wife?
She's so turned off. She's shut down. She's gone.
No. I just, does that
I think
piss
she's
you
an
off? What?
accomplice.
I need to know, because it is Kill Me Now. What pisses you the fuck off?
Everything. Are you serious?
I hate, when people, I'm getting out of the subway. Do you still take the subway?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's changed. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when will that happen for me? All right, so anyway.
You would fucking hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
I ride my bike everywhere. Okay, and so my hair looked like shit last night. Anyway, because I wear a helmet, but today I didn't wear a helmet. Anyway, so, I'm walking up the stairs and someone is stopped on the step. I'm like, fuck it.
Unless
you're ruining my
on
life.
heroin, that's
Right.
the only time you can stop on the steps.
Right.
You know what makes me the most mad of anything in
Right.
the whole world? When people come to look at a hotel gym. They're not using
that.
it.
And they
just
walk around
and say, "Oh,
Fucking-
maybe I'll use that machine
Right.
when I come back here." And they come in.
I know.
And I'm like, get the fuck out
outta
of
here.
Either use it.
That is my favorite. That is.
It makes my blood boil.
And they're all-
I take pictures of them.
That's
and I film
fucking
them and
hilarious.
I send it to friends.
That is my favorite thing. I'm working out. I'm sweaty, and they
Yep.
come in like, "Hey, we're new at the hotel.
Yes,
let me check
they
this
just
out."
checked in.
Yeah,
They want to see all the facilities they have access
Right.
to. It makes me insane.
I know. I fucking hate
I'm on
that.
the verge of screaming at them.
I know. I hate. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love that.
White people problems.
I know. All the blood's in my head right now. I can't.
No,
even
I
think
hate
about
that
it.
too. And they
That's
walk
weird.
around
That's
like
a weird thing to do.
No, they do it all the time.
What is that though? Is
And
that
then they
always
check out the
happens.
pool and the
Right.
jacuzzi.
And they probably never use any of that
Right,
shit.
right,
but They
right.
just are like, okay.
they're like not even
yeah.
staying at the
Oh
hotel.
wow, this is worth it.
yeah.
This
They
is
just
worth
look
it.
like they're deliberating if
right.
it's good enough for them
Yeah,
to
I mean, I'm not going to use any of the shit, but okay, it has it here.
And you're sweating and you're working out and they just kind of stare at you
Right.
like you're in a zoo.
Wait, this is the worst. When they come in together, right? And like a man and a woman, or and they're clearly just checked in.
They have khakis on.
Yeah, and one of them picks up
loafers.
a weight. One of them picks up a weight.
Oh my god! Or they'll get on the bike,
Right.
just like, well, this is how
Yeah.
it'll be. when I
Oh
come
wow.
back here.
Yeah.
I want to strangle them.
Welcome to Play It, a new podcast network featuring radio and TV personalities talking business, sports, tech, entertainment, and more. Play it at play.it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Miss Judy Gold.
All right. I also fucking hate when non-trainery people
Give you a
are
tip?
clearly telling their spouse or whatever. Yeah, you gotta do it like that, and they're fucking
The gym is really a source of insane rage.
Right,
A
right.
couple working out together in the gym. First
Right.
of all, that's just
mental.
disgusting.
Right.
It winds up in tears.
It's disgusting, and the guiding, and it's
Right.
always the guys
Right.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
I it makes me so sick.
I know.
I just I can't handle
Oh,
it.
that's so funny.
For some reason,
Or they
taking
get on the
pictures of
tread,
it,
like they try it out, They're
like
not-
okay, and then I'll
wish
be up
you guys
here
could see
later.
this.
yeah, they're on the fucking
This is how
elliptical,
it'll
like,
be.
oh yeah, when I put on my gym clothes,
It makes
then
me-
I'm gonna do this
It makes
faster.
me sick. It
yeah.
makes me sick. And then I did a whole rant on Koppelman's podcast.
Oh,
About,
what?
About the bookers at Foxwoods Comics.
Oh,
I did a whole long.
tell me, because they won't book me. Go.
You are so lucky.
Oh, good. Go.
Just the worst people.
Like
Like here's so the,
All right.
the kid, it's like a dad and a kid, and the kid comes in and he's like,
how old's the kid?
he's probably my age. I have no
Okay,
idea, but
okay.
he's like a kid.
Italian.
He's seems like Giovanni Ribisi and Ted.
okay. Okay.
And he comes in and he's like, I'm gonna plug your album when I bring you on. I'm like, okay.
I had a book come out.
He's like,
Nice.
I was gonna say, like, I listened to in the car. I laughed so hard, I like went into a tree, and I just stared at him, like, just like dead-eyed, like.
Right.
I was like, good, say that. Just like. And they, like, I brought.
Did he like wait for a response?
Yeah. That's what we were doing. He was waiting for me to like
and you said,
lose it, and I just was like, no. Like, but that's the thing where I don't do the like wide-eyed whatever. I've never done that with comedy clubs because you're like, I'm making you money.
Right.
I don't have to do this. Here.
Right.
Like I have, So, but it's like one of those, I think, Indian reservation casinos. So it's like you're not allowed to bring booze from your room, which I didn't know. But I had like a glass of wine. I brought it from my room, and I'm in the green room drinking it, and then they come and they go, where'd you get this? I'm like, from my room. There's a bar right outside the door. They're like,
God.
You can't. They take it from me, and like, you can't do that. Like, I'm like, what? Like, no.
Why?
It's just they won't let anyone in the green room. They won't. If like I had my friends who are teachers in Connecticut, they teach kindergarten. Come see me. They wouldn't let them in the green room.
What the fuck?
They're like, no guests in the green room. I think something happened with Tracy Morgan once, and they're like, I'm like, they teach, like, one of them teaches Down syndrome kids, and they're like, no, like, just the power. I can't believe I'm talking about them on a podcast.
And the
again.
fact,
I haven't even seen them for like 4 years. I don't even know.
What, did you have red wine or white wine?
I don't remember.
Okay. So, did they pay you?
Yeah.
Don't you hate at the... All right.
Oh,
this is
the end of the weekend.
The end of the weekend, and they make you fucking wait.
You
sit there in the
Smelling
fucking
the fryers.
bathroom / fucking office.
There's a fucking office.
And you're
space
just
heater on
like,
you.
it's like, I'm done. Give me your fuck. I don't want to be your fucking friend.
I don't want to take a picture. Just let me
Do they
leave
make you
here.
take a picture before you
Well,
leave?
that club, they want you to take a picture with the whole staff.
I mean, we're going to make you take a picture with us before you leave.
No, but
that's not the end. I'm not working the end of like 8 shows.
Yeah, no,
Right.
that's really obnoxious.
Yeah, and then sign the wall.
Sign the wall.
We got this thing.
It's
hey, listen,
just-
I got, and it. The other thing is the meet and greets. Do you get meet and greets in your?
Dude, I can't.
I know.
I cannot.
It's awful.
Even begin.
Right.
I would love to witness a meet and greet with you.
It's so hard.
Oh my God, she would just
Colin
stare
Quinn
at people.
And I did a meet and greet, and he was like, he couldn't believe, like, I was just like the girl from The Ring. Like, I just stand there. Like, I can't do it. I can't. I'm not a person. I don't even know what happens to me, but I'm just.
People say to me, do you want to do a meet and greet before your show? No.
Never.
I don't want to fucking meet my audience.
Can you just meet like 10 of the
Right, yes. These are the VIPs.
at this VFW?
And then, right. And they,
No.
mine are always Jewy. The VIPs, they donated
donated.
this wing
The
and
chuppah.
and this whole part of the theater. Would you mind this? And it would mean so much to the community if you can.
And then you meet them, and they didn't even want to meet you. It's
Right.
like these people that are
Right.
like, what do you want?
Right, yes. Oh, you're the court jester for the evening. I don't know why they're English
Yeah,
now.
they
I know
just
they
got
were Jews
English.
and then fucking. I did this gig at after it was a book signing, right, at this Jewish community center in South Jersey, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm talking to someone. I signed the book, and I see this woman is coming next, and
Yeah.
she's very impatient. So, and she's full of jewels. She's like 80-something years old.
Great.
And she puts her hands down on the table. She looks at me. She says, "You are at the Ruth Hyman Jewish Community Center." And I am Ruth Hyman.
No.
I am telling you, for 2 years, all we did was go, and I, 3, 2, 1, am Ruth Hyman.
Oh my God, I'm going to do that now.
And I am Ruth. And I don't, like, what do you want me
did
to
she want you to do?
Like, I'm like, and then I said, so what do you want me to write in the book? Like, it was like,
do you want to sit on my
oh my
face?
God.
Should I be like, do you want to sit on my face?
Oh, you
And I
should lift it
am
up her shirt.
Ruth Hyman.
She couldn't believe she had to wait on that line.
I know.
I built these walls. my tears.
And Jared is not fucking laughing at anything.
He's not a person yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's just like
I
a
know.
question mark made of semen walking
Right.
around. He's not.
No, he's
formed.
like a treble clef.
He's like a squid
He's a
belly.
treble clef. With semen.
Yeah.
Made with semen.
He's gonna have a way better life than he deserves.
Yeah.
I'm working hard for it. I'm sitting through this.
Shut the fuck up, Jared.
Fuck does
What does
that mean,
fucking
Jared?
mean?
I love
What podcast do you want to work on?
I know. First of all the other ones, he's like, oh, I had to sit through blah, 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 blah. And he loves this one.
You know you love this one.
And I am Ruth Hyman. We need a ticker.
Does Rachel know that?
No, I gotta tell her.
You gotta tell her.
And I am Ruth Hyman.
You need a metric.
Okay.
Before I die, I need to hear her say that to me. I'm going to get myself there. I'm going to write a book.
Right.
So I can do a sign.
Oh, you have to do it. It's in South Jersey.
God.
Yeah, it's great. All right. Who? Did you hear that? Yes. I don't even know what the. Let me tell you something that happened. And this. All right, you have to tell me if this happens to you, because this happens to me all the time.
Yes.
So. I feel like I'm always the one, like, I get to the step and repeat, you know, and then someone like fucking, you know, Meryl Streep comes in right after.
Step
and it's
and
like,
repeat.
excuse me. It's
our
when
audience.
is like when you're on the red carpet, like you're going to an event and then they're taking your picture and then, you know, they're like, over here, Amy, over here, over here, over here, over here. And then all of a sudden,
There's Ruth Hyman in the back photo bomb.
Ruth over here. Ruth Hyman over here. Ruth Hyman. Ruth right here. Oh, Ruth, one more right here. So, all right. So, I always feel like it's like I don't even like it.
No.
I don't like it because
I hate
it's
it.
like fucking high school.
Right.
And then, and I standing there, you look like a fucking, and they all have their poses.
Yeah.
I mean, I love what you did on the fucking red carpet. That was fucking great.
Thank
and he
you.
looked at you like you were an asshole.
He's like, fuck you. And
It's
I was
like, go fucking
you.
take yourself more fucking seriously.
I think that's like the best thing I've ever done.
Right.
Do you want to explain what she did for the audience? that
Oh God, if
didn't-
they don't know, she threw herself on the
I pretended
floor.
to fall in front of Kim and Kanye on the red carpet.
And it was great.
I think that was an important detail.
Yes.
and you didn't do it for the press. You did it because
No, I did it because I saw them there.
I know.
And you know,
I know.
I was just like, I'm going to fling myself in front of you, motherfuckers.
Why wouldn't you?
Do you read your shitty press?
That's an ass tray.
No, not really.
No, I don't either.
Only by accident. Like, there's an article in the Washington Post right now about me that I didn't read, but it's like comics have been like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm like, I'm not reading it.
What's bullshit?
I don't know. I'm not reading it. I don't read it.
well, I have it here. Let me read it to you.
Lauren's like, I wrote it, so.
That's such. Do you think? All right. Do you think people are jealous of you? Like, do you
Probably.
feel the jealousy?
No, I don't feel it, but
Have you been jealous?
Yeah.
Because a lot
not
of
for long. Like, not. Like, I remember when Whitney got all those shows at once, I felt jealous. And
You did?
Yeah, I felt jealous, and I called.
How do you think I fucking feel? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
feel jealous though. I
No.
feel like, you know, we're here. There's room for everyone, and I know I could have been in the closet, and I could have just as easily come out in 2010 instead of 1995. You know,
Right.
whatever. I couldn't do it. It's like I would kill myself. Mm-hmm. No,
I'm joking, though.
No, but like the Robin Roberts. Oh, okay, I'm gay. Duh.
Yeah.
You fucking have $20 billion and now, like, I used to do all those, like, gay galas,
Right.
you know, because I was out and I talked about my family, you know, and now it's like, you know, this one comes out and boom, that's the new, you know, spokesperson.
Yes.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were jealous of Whitney. Who else?
That's it. And it was honestly, it was just a day.
And
But
were
I've
you
been,
friends with her?
No.
You're not friends with her?
No. Like, we're friendly, you know.
Right,
like-
I know that acquaintancy kind of.
Right,
hey,
right. Yeah.
Do you feel like guys are assholes to you? Guy comics?
No.
Yeah, I never felt that either.
Yeah, but we're at the Cellar. Like, we're in New York. It's
Yeah.
I mean, when I go to LA, but I don't care at all.
I know, right?
I'm like, what is this?
I know, exactly. And why do I have to sit in a fucking car? That's the other fucking shit.
I can't.
I can't do that. I can't. And you can't drink. You can't smoke pot. You can't do anything because you got to get in a fucking... Do you smoke pot?
Yeah. I have
Ding, ding, ding,
I do too. So do I. I brought this really uppity one.
Oh, fun. Me
yeah.
too.
Oh my God! We are sisters, yes we are, and you're a guy, but you have tits. So
Thanks. I rolled a blunt. Can I be?
no, I hate your blunts.
Well, your
Why? Do you put
girlfriend
tobacco
loves
in
them.
them?
No.
No.
They're smooth and delicious, and she loves my
We
blunts.
smoked blunts growing up. It's been a while.
Yeah. Did your parents smoke pot?
No, not that I knew of. Probably, but
I bet pot would help your dad.
my mom didn't do anything. She was a sober person. But
Right.
my dad, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He asked me to bring him pot, and I think I brought him some cookies.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but he I think he ate all of them
At once?
I think so.
Passed out for 3 days.
That's
Yeah.
great. Okay, so now I forgot what I was saying because of the fucking Ruth Hyman.
Not because of the pot.
No. And the menopause. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put my estro. All right, so this is a question I ask everyone.
Okay.
What medications are you on?
I love that question. I wake up in the morning and I take 10 milligrams of Lexapro, and then I kind of coast on that until I'm greeted by Ambien.
Oh,
And
right.
then I sail the night away on that until I'm met by Lexapro again in the morning.
Now, I've been on, have you ever had a clinical depression or
You
any
made that
kind of-
sound really nice.
I like that.
Thank you. Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
it's the worst. Anyway, I was on the Lexapro. I used to have a joke about all the antidepressants I were on. No one fucking left. But I still did it. But about how, when I was on Lexapro, I would get up, I would brush my teeth, I would take my Lexapro, and then I'd eat 3 waffles. And then I'd read the newspaper. And then I'd order a pizza. And and then I'd check, my email, and then I'd get Chinese food. I fucking wanted to eat all the fucking
I've definitely
time.
gained weight on it, but I'm
sure
having
that's
no
not the pot?
problem having an orgasm. So
Yeah, that's good.
And
Do
I
you-
heard that might have been a problem.
Yeah. Do you feel like, what did you feel like when you weren't taking it? Anxious?
I was okay, but it was really what was going on. I was very nervous when we were editing the movie,
Right.
and that it wasn't going to get made the way I wanted it to.
I know that's so hard when you have, it's like
'Cause
a
it's out of my
pilot. You're in a
hands.
plane and there's a pilot.
Yes, and I'm like, can I just hold the wheel for a second? And
Which movie would this be?
it's called Trainwreck.
And that's
I've never heard of that.
coming out. It's probably out right now.
No, July.
I need to, I heard something somewhere on I don't know, train?
Trainwreck. Yeah, we're trying to get the word out.
Yeah.
It's God.
Is it
it's a
about
bunch
a
of stars
train?
in it. No, it's not about a train.
It's not
I'm
like
glad that-
people meet after a
Should've
train
named-
accident.
Should have changed the name of it.
Yeah. Because for me, I think
That's
of
what
these.
triggers.
Well, there's a lot of train posters.
Well,
for
there's
it.
been a lot of train accident wrecks
know, I
recently,
really-
and I feel like it's about 2 people who
I really wish
escaped,
I hadn't.
and
named
fell
it
in
that.
love. Maybe
Yeah, that
from
would've
a
been a good
train,
idea.
like Amtrak, or maybe it
But
was
you
the
know,
conductor.
it's always going to be something.
Right.
Originally, we were going to call it Bill Cosby.
Did
But
you
thank God
ever?
we didn't. Thank God we didn't.
Yeah.
Was Ruth
That would've been a
Hyman
train wreck.
ever on the
Ruth
table?
Hyman was more than on the table. She kind
Right.
of was the table. She passed. She had other.
She really?
She has to run that center. If she doesn't run that center,
Did she introduce herself? You knew immediately.
you know what? It was like I heard and and then the ringing was so loud,
And then-
that I could read her lips, and it.
Right.
I thought she was saying Hyman to me, but I
Right,
was
no.
like, "There's no way she's saying Hyman."
Right.
Are you flirting with me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ma'am, it's broken.
So you got anxious about that. Is that
Yeah.
the only time? Have you ever taken meds before that?
No,
Wow, you just started. I started about your age.
yeah, but I like it. I'm
Like,
very
who
stable
decided?
moods.
Like, did you
My
decide?
psychologist
Right.
was like, maybe you should do that, and I was like,
Do you go to
okay.
therapy? How many times a week do you go to therapy?
I am not doing therapy right now.
How is that?
It's good.
Yeah, I've taken breaks.
We needed a break.
Yeah, are you gonna go
I have
back?
a psychiatrist.
Duh. And do you plan on going back to that one or a different one?
I don't know.
I like the different one. It's
like the
really,
different one?
because different times of your life you need.
Yeah.
Okay. I am on. Do you want to know what I'm on?
Of course.
Okay. In the morning, I'm greeted with 7 cups of coffee.
Okay.
I am greeted with progesterone.
Oh. Okay.
For my cock. I have an estrogen patch.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
For my vagina. I have a small dosage of Wellbutrin.
Very nice.
I take a large dose of methylfolate, which is a...
Not familiar.
Yeah. This is a vitamin that actually helps your brain work better and helps the antidepressants. I take a vitamin D3, a vitamin B12, and biotin.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm greeted with 2 lovely capsules of Ritalin XR.
Wow.
Yes!
What a cocktail.
Yes, that's my morning
good
routine.
shit.
That's a beautiful morning
Right. Now,
routine.
sometimes I don't take the Ritalin.
Okay.
Or
Why
I
would
just
you
take
not?
one. I
That's
don't.
what I ask.
I don't. Oh, like you fucking have suffered.
No, I can tell.
Anyway, because I don't want to be hyped up. Like if I'm relaxing and I don't have to think about, but it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's relatively new. Like
Ritalin?
I don't know.
Ritalin being in the mix? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I knew I had fucking eight. Like, hello.
Of course.
I mean, like, I'm in class. I'm like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you and Rachel talk about it? You must have talked about it.
Oh, yeah. And then the other
Ritalin
thing
kills me.
is that I could never read a book. We would sit in the book, reading for a half hour in class, and all I do was stare at people and see what they,
Right,
and
yes.
how they were reading,
Yes.
and like, ew, and you're an ass.
It would take me 20 minutes to read a page of
I
book.
right?
Yeah.
And over
Yeah.
again. And I'm like somewhere else, but
And that's how it is now. I'm watching True Detective. Are you
Yeah,
watching it?
no.
And I have to watch every episode like 4 times because I just can't retain.
You know what I
little
do?
plot twists
I
in
read
there.
a
Yes.
book up until like the last 20 pages because I don't want it to end.
Oh, yeah.
And then I let it hang. And then I'm like, you can't read another book until you... And then I'm like, fuck, you didn't read the book, but you want to read It's like a fucking shut up. All right, so that's my...
And then that's it?
That's the
No!
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
Did you think...
So sorry.
Then in the evening...
Yes. What's the next course?
Yes. In the evening, I am greeted by a lovely dose of Paxil.
Oh.
Yes.
Did not see that coming.
Yes, Paxil, which was the originator. The Paxil was the originator, and the orgasm wasn't great. So the
Yeah.
Wellbutrin was added in
Okay.
as an orgasm because
Look.
yeah,
Look.
necessary.
Yeah.
And then I take 150 milligrams of trazodone,
Okay.
which is
Sounds
a
like
sleeping.
Oh.
I do know trazodone.
Yeah,
I was going to say, it sounds like a tranquilizer.
Yeah.
yeah. It's an old.
But good.
Yeah, Joy Behar told me to take it.
Nice.
Then are there any questions?
Hello. Joy Behar came to my shiva and said, "Well, you lost like 25 minutes."
Oh, my God.
And I was like, "No, I can still talk about her. She has to meet." Oh, you'd have to
Well,
meet.
we're all going.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Why would you say? Why couldn't you just say, Judy? She has to go. Why do you have to write on a fucking note? Do you have to leave?
It's
No.
not a visual show. I was
I
passing
should
you
go
a
soon.
note.
I should go in like 5. Well, we should go in 5.
That's
I
what
felt like
was
you were like,
saying.
I should go in 5, and then you remembered, oh, right, I invited her.
Not at all.
Did you think that, Jared?
She was talking to me.
Like it.
Jared's
Yeah.
not listening. He's
He's
like
a
picturing like
fucking
the pussy
asshole.
of like some new.
Would you
girl.
if you had to fuck someone here?
Me. Jared. Say
Jared.
me. Jared. Oh.
You would
That's
not
smart.
fuck me.
Most experience
Yes, he
in the room.
would.
That's right. Not with cock though.
It's never too late to try something new.
He's so cute.
Oh my God.
Now, do you have you ever slept or made out with a woman?
I've never slept with a woman. I have made out with a couple women.
And did you get
yeah.
a little wet?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
But you didn't want to do anything else?
It wasn't really a situation where we could have done anything else. It was just like a make out at like a bar.
And you got excited?
Yeah, I got really excited. I only watch lesbian porn.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a straight dude.
I'm a straight dude.
Right.
Nice.
So, and then with guys, do you like when you see the penis? Do you like that? Do you like looking at it?
No, I don't know any girl that does though.
Are you gonna out? You outed Deanne Forrest.
Well,
She's gonna out me.
No, I'm not. I
Wait till I'm 80.
like. Here's the
I can play
thing.
the ukulele.
There you go. You have something to fall back on.
All right, shut up. I think, like, I've known since I'm like 2. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, something's weird. And then you go through puberty and you're
Right.
like, oh. But I have never it's always felt unnatural with a guy, like I was
Right.
being raped without Quaaludes.
Right.
You know?
But that's half the fun.
Is waking up.
Yeah.
The best part of getting raped is waking up with Bill. Boy, I'm gonna get some letters. But yeah. So so you've never felt like. Ooh, like I look at a guy and I'm like, all right, he's attractive. I love men. Like I have
Yeah.
so many straight guy friends. I love guys. I love my kids' friends. I love
Yeah.
guys. I don't have any desire to touch them.
I
or
rarely feel attracted to anybody.
except for
Do you think you're asexual?
Ruth Hyman.
No, I am.
No,
I am. No, definitely
I.
not. I'm super sexual, but I just.
What does it take? What is it in a person that makes you hot and wet and
Just like arrogance.
yeah, bitches?
I just want somebody with like a confidence they can't follow up on.
right.
It's like a megalomaniac.
Now the wrestler guy.
A lady in the street, but a freaking.
So, like, you embrace your cellulite and all, which I
Yeah.
love, fucking A, because you're a woman, and that's the
a
way you should be.
woman, yes.
Fucking yes!
like
okay. Now, and then you're with, you're with,
a wrestler. Well, I
a
should
fit
say
guy.
with this guy, we met on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And
How 2015 of you?
yes, and I think we only were in the same room for like under 10 days all together.
wow.
We're both on the road, so it's not
So
like
how many times in those?
all 10 that we had sex.
Yeah.
Oh, all 10
the-
days. Yeah.
And you liked it?
It was not for me.
But you kept doing it.
I mean, 10 times isn't that many times. Like
Oh,
we,
all right.
it'd be like we would spend 3 days together, and then we'd spend like 2 days together, and then so it was like, I mean, and it was like it was feeling like I should be loving this. Because
Right.
He's beautiful. He's
Right.
so hot, and he's funny, and he's cool.
Is he smart?
Yeah, he's really smart.
Wow. Okay.
But it just it wasn't right.
That
but
could
then,
be pheromones. It could be
yeah,
something
but
simple
then
as
some
that.
people like
I can love a person and then I smell them and I'm like, bye now.
right, or I can smell someone and I'm like, oh shit, like I want in.
I like that.
Yeah, so it's.
I mean, do you go? How much do looks count for you?
the guys that I'm most attracted to are always like a little fucked up looking.
Right.
Yeah,
I like scars.
yeah.
Scars are good. Tells us.
us.
I need something that tells a story.
I love a gap in the teeth.
Oh, that's good.
I love like a little bit of a speech impediment.
Right. Like a lisp.
A little lip or something. Yeah, but no, I like guys that are like a little fat. But
Jared, you're out of here.
Jared is a beautiful boy and like the exact opposite of anyone I've ever been
Really?
with. And I'm sure that I look
Now,
like the
Leslie
exact
wise,
opposite.
like if you were going to sleep with a woman.
Yeah. She has to be tall.
Bing bong! Bing bong! Elisa! I am! And now it's, and I, 4, 3, 2, 1, am Ruth Hyman!
It's almost Hoyman.
I know. Hyman.
Amy doing an impression of Judy doing an impression of Ruth Hyman.
It was
is one of the most
unbelievable.
Do they
amazing
give
things I've ever
Emmys
heard.
for podcasts? Because I would like.
I would like an Emmy. I have
know
Emmys
what?
from the Rosie.
Yeah.
You have a fucking Peabody. That is
Peabody.
fucking amazing.
Wait, can I tell you what
Yeah.
happened at the Peabodys?
Yeah.
So,
Like, do you go, oh my fucking God, I'm at the Peabodys and I'm winning a Peabody?
yes.
Okay.
I'm like, and me and Jesse, like, these people.
Oh, I know. I love
together.
that. Yeah.
And so it was really funny because, it's all people who are like Ebola fighters and do
Right, of
documentaries.
course.
And so they show a little clip of each person's show. I'm not kidding you. And we had no idea what they're going to use.
Right.
So it's like, it's all this shit. And then it's me taking a giant bite of a burger going, I'm going to go make some room, and walking out. It's like Malala. And then it's me, like, I'm going to take a shit. And our table exploded.
That is fucking hilarious.
Exploded. And then,
that's so good.
And then the Critics' Choice Awards were that night. And I was nominated for that, but I didn't go because I was like, there's no way. So anyway, there's a girl on stage, and it was like a documentary about organs being stolen in China. And she's like, they tried to steal my organs? Like, a whole thing. And we're all like eating tiramisu, like, oh, that sucks. Like, that totally sucks. And then all of our phones light up to say that I'd won. And,
The Critics' Choice?
Yeah, and we're all like going, yes. And she's like my liver was in his mouth. It was like the most ridiculous night. It was so stupid.
I love that you don't take it fucking seriously.
That was humiliating because they were coming up like, oh, can we have a picture? And I'm like, you have saved many lives.
Right.
And sacrifice, and I'm like, yeah, taking a shit
love that.
on television.
Mm-hmm, and helping women's voices be heard more that do stuff like that.
Stop licking ass.
I'm not. I'm just.
Rim.
You're both comics. And you should know this about
fucking hilarious. I love that.
I'm not exaggerating at all. Like, it was that.
Well, I do a lot of Jewish gigs, and it's gay, and it's like I literally before
brag.
I go on, there's always some video, and then 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust.
No.
And here is your comedian, Judy Gold.
The
Every
second tower
fucking yes,
Judy Gold.
Here she is, Judy
She's
Gold.
been called the second tower of comedy.
And that day, 4,500 people died of AIDS. Here is your comedian.
Second tower of comedy.
Oh my god.
And he took his last breath. He could not speak. His body was riddled with Kaposi's sarcoma. He was facing dementia. All he wanted was for his partner to marry him. And here is Judy Gold. How about how I mixed?
You make them German.
I mixed, the Holocaust with the AIDS, with the gay
with
marriage.
a Nazi.
Oh, God, I love you. All right.
Thank you.
So what are we doing now?
We're gonna go see Magic Mike.
I'm so excited.
Smoke pot. Maybe the driver will let us drive the smoke pot in the car.
Fuck the driver.
All right.
Do you think you will? Who else is
the
coming?
driver?
Who else is coming?
Abby and Alana from Broad City. Julia Stiles. Amber Tamblyn, Rachel Feinstein, Vanessa Bayer.
I love Vanessa Bayer because
Yes.
she's a Jew. She's a Jew. She's a
So
Jew.
are Abby
And she
and
was
Alana
Jew.
and
And
Rachel.
Jew. And
Yeah,
Jew.
everybody's-
And Jew.
everybody's
Let me tell you
Jew.
something. I went in for Abby and Alana, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, we love you. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they're like, okay, you're going to play the veterinarian.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I get a fucking job on Melissa and Joey on Disney.
Wow.
And my agent is like, you should do the network thing. And I'm like, no, I want to do the Comedy Central thing. And he's like, no, it's network and they're going to bring you back. And I'm like, fuck. I mean, I had a good time.
Yeah.
Except they did pray right before.
No.
Yeah, they did this whole.
Oh, they
Disney.
prayed before.
They pray because they're
Oh,
all.
they're all super into. Oh.
They're all
What did you
Republicans
do?
and they're all. Well, it was like, okay, everyone hold hands. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they're like, I swear to God, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Thank you. I guess someone does it different every week. So it was
Yeah.
like the, second direct. I don't know.
Station.
Just want to say thank you for to our Lord Savior, Jesus Christ, for
No.
our family here,
Introducing.
for the work. For the no, but this is what they did.
Judy
And
Warren
here
with
she
the
is.
crowd.
For our families, for our health, for this job, for being here and being together, and thank you to the Lord Savior, Savior Jesus Christ,
my
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
Like said it.
And I'm like, okay, with the Jesus Christ.
He got it. He got
it.
it.
And let us have a great show, and let us feel good. And then they all yell, and everyone at once, let us all say, syndication! I
No.
swear to
No.
God.
Oh my God.
I swear to God.
That's like a scene out of
I swear to God.
Is that film in LA?
Animal
Yeah.
Farm.
I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Like, Jesus, Jesus, thank you, thank you.
You swear to government God?
Syndication.
Unbelievable. You guys, this
But
is...
I was like, I'm a Jew.
Kill me now.
That was kill me now,
Kill me
definitely. Okay, Amy, first of all, I can't thank you enough.
Nope. Thank you.
No. Ruth Hyman cannot thank you enough.
And it feels good.
And we would do it. We would do it in the car, my friend Kate and I, where we'd wait like a minute and a half, and you couldn't talk. Weren't allowed to talk until she said it. So we're driving home, and it's like, and you were not allowed to talk till the person said it. And I'm like,
Say it at the beginning of the movie.
Oh my God.
so yeah. Well, I love you. I
love
feel like
you.
you're my. I don't know. I feel like so proud that you're. I just feel like I took a lot of shit,
She's your auntie
and I
Judy.
love that you fucking fuck.
I'm definitely a descendant of yours, so thank you.
We're Cohanes,
Yeah.
not Levi, not
we're
Israel.
we're
We're the
like
tribe.
Corey Feldman and Corey Haim.
Oh. Oh my God. Her picture that comes up on my phone when she calls me is Corey Feldman.
Really?
Because
Why?
she showed me this picture of her as a
Oh my
teenager.
God, we're out of time. Kill me now, guys.
And everything was wonderful. I'll see you soon. Thank you for the visit. So long.